The big boys, router shut down for some reason. This happens sometimes. I think it's from the internet service provider thing. Like a restart and then just like shut down. Yoo-hoo! We good, we good. Let's go. It's about to click the start bell. Part 3, we're on part 4 now, huh? One extra part. Where were we? Yeah, we're gonna murder that single dwarf there. Since all the characters were gangbang. You got an orc shaman, Bob, disgusting, and war boss. And that's a rune lord here. The router just restarted. Kill that guy and then we're gonna face their army. That plus 20% defense looks so bad for fucking game, really. Probably gonna rout him before he dies. Thank you, Dom. Might not be able to move in this direction.
This flesh there, a trial of corpses. I cry. Where needed.
He better be dead. Put the weapon masters together. This one can be at the side. I think she's tough. Full blooded there from one single dwarf on full health. Yeah. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah. Biggest scam really from the CA is the blood effects, killing performance and giving chocolate really. The chocolate which is disgusting, not a good one. My FPS went up 20 FPS. You have to go around from this side. There's some weapon masters there. Hydra will go for the mosh pit. The base accuracy in the arrow boys should probably be base accuracy for all the range units. And the base accuracy should be when they're rank 5. You have a downhill charge on. The wall will be deadly here. Overcast. I don't think they want to fight anymore, boys. Even Hydra is going wow. How does a Hydra go wow, guys? How does a fucking Hydra go wow? What the fuck? Wasn't even thinking about this before. How does a Hydra go wow, boys? It's actually okay here. What a 6 defense versus 67. Yeah, nice. One is a lord, one is a hero. I like this Bob hero and this war boss. One is a lord and one is a hero, apparently, guys. But their stats are kind of like opposite. Since the orc war boss is so tough, he's not even gonna get targeted, while the war boss with shitty defense gets high priority to hit. So makes the AI inflated stats look even worse. AI will ignore this and they will just stack this one.
Biggest, brutalist orc. Ready? Ready! That's the beast!
Bobbis was a great addition to the Greenskins. It feels very good to have a hero like this. Can't ask for much more. Incredible addition to the Greenskins. Looks like a orc warrior from WoW. The AI doesn't have requirements for the traits. Fairly sure.
Let me help you. Make my spells strong. Biggest, brutalist orc.
Did they even try to actually compare these numbers and the stats between War Boss and Black Orc Big Boss? This is insane.
Brutalist orc. Wow!
Insane. In what world is this a hero and this a lord? And one's supposed to be the biggest, baddest. Hold on, guys. Hold the fuck down. Hold on, game. The only thing that Orc Warboss has better is armor piercing damage, but the rest of his stats suck so hard that armor piercing damage isn't any it's not worth shit unless you have really good items and high character skills, which are the worst skills on the lore to get. So kinda really you have to go in with a bad flavor. Where is that one? Where is that one? Because I have to read it one more time out loud. You just seen this, right? You just seen this. This is the from our Warlord Master developers. Introducing the Black Orc Big Boss. Added as a part of a free update to Total War Warhammer 2 for this year's Skulls for the Skulltron event. The Black Orc Big Boss is the biggest, baddest orc the Greenskins have to offer. Second only to the War Boss in size and temperament. Second only, right? Poor War Boss can't even compare, man. 46, 67. Look at the difference in armor. Health, they're pretty much the same.
Let's get 'em, boys.
He's second only to the War Boss, guys. How much did they even play this game when they introduced this? Who is physically bigger? I think it's the Bob actually is bigger than War Boss. Because he has more armor. The Bob has more armor on him, makes him bulkier and bigger than the War Boss. The fact how the AI prioritizes targets makes this worse. Because this guy is so tough, he gets ignored, and this guy is just easy target. I played Wars, I see a War Boss on the battlefield. You know what I go? I'm like having the biggest kick we face in history and just point all my guns and shit just to shoot him. Heck, we can just kill it in melee, it has no defense. Big scary War Boss. Big scary target full of holes before he even reaches us. It's like, what's the plan, boys? Shoot the biggest orc first. Biggest orc dead, now shoot the rest. The bullets don't discriminate. They're just gonna kill everybody the same. The fact that the base stats are worse for the War Boss, and the only way to make the War Boss usable is to get all this here on the top, which actually makes like a solid fighter on a War Boar for a massive investment. It's the only way to compare War Boss to the Big Boss. When the Big Boss gets already really strong base and it just gets crazier with his skill tree. While on a War Boss, you can't even invest this, and his base kinda sucks. It's kinda like, you know, multiplayer crap detected. This base is rotten. It's fucking rotten. It's vile. It stinks. It's like fucking. You guys know the smell of spoiled eggs? It's that. It's vile. Yeah, but War Boss is a leader. Where you show his quality in leading? What is he leading? Where is his leading properties and qualities? You know how the War Boss leads in the VA? He basically smacked everybody else that was bigger than him, and now he's the biggest. He leads by example. He's not a fucking general giving orders like one of them old people from the Empire. No, he leads from the front and he just kills people. That's how he leads. And if he is winning and smacking and killing, the rest of them are doing the same. The War Boss is supposed to be one of the scariest things to face in melee. And not just some, what the fuck is this? Wild rotten eggs. Supposed to be a fighter. Compare this to like a elven prince. It's like, I don't know. AI Elven Prince 72, 80, what? 83 melee defense? This is some serious power creep here, guys. Orc War Boss has some serious power creep here. This guy's a weapon master. This should matter. He's just such garbage on base. You can get him as a good fighter. Full set of items and the massive investment here. While other lords don't even need to have fraction of this, and they're better than the war boss. They're just rotten. This is still in Warhammer 1, boys, this guy. His health is pathetic, this armor is questionable, and this defense suck. The offense part of him is just underwhelming. If his offense was way higher, the defense and armor would be justified. And what's up with his health? He's missing like 1,000 health. It's as basic as it gets. Dog shit, really. They're not just dog shit for saying, you know, for lack of different word. It's just shit. This is so fucking basic. I unequip Potion of Toughness. And this is what you get. 4 icons here. Remove Resilience, which is a campaign thing. This is a campaign thing, by the way. So you get 50 missile resistance, get Encourage and Hide. Encourage, let me tell you about Encourage. Goblin Big Boss has Encourage, which is +4 leadership in the blue circle. Okay, look at this. Just remove Resilience, which is a campaign thing, and this is what you get. It is unacceptable for a lord to have this. And keep in mind, a rework has already happened. And when you see that in the battle, this guy is just performing. Look at this, they even have 70 upkeep. 350, 350. Oh, my better close this one before I get blinded. I think they still have a lord running around this area.
Where's Egg, the great green prophet?
Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. Very complex battle ahead, boys, and you know, in all complex battles, it's 50-50. Apparently, we would lose most of our army if we out-resolve this, but we will still win, because this is not chance of victory, it's just casualties. Because, you know, our resistances, they still work, you know, in our heads when we press this button. Manuel, you're constantly, you know, just don't get it. You really don't get it. Same thing with Crooked Moon. You just don't get it, man. You do realize that I completed this Total War style campaign with Crooked Moon in Warhammer 1. Do you fucking realize this? There's no room to even move there. So, let's say you're playing this faction manually, you know, it's like... I want to have fun with the war bosses, but it just makes me really in a mood when I just want to have to complain. And what's the alternative? Just using Goblin Great Shamans? I don't have problem using all Goblin Grand Sham, but I wish they haven't forgotten about the war boss. It's been a one rework and the boss is still shit. It's not about the difficulty. It's difficulty has nothing to do with this. If I want to bother, we can do anything, whatever we want. But why? Have somebody else do it on YouTube and we're gonna give a shit. I guess I just want to have more fun than anything else. Any guns in there? There's one there. We have to pin that. Somehow they're still getting the damage through. Just gonna get pigs inside to distract them. There is a bug with bulky units when they didn't get the leather out. It's because the invisible walls. Same shit happened with charge. Why still bugged? I think with Warzak, but we have a big war. That's it. There is no Warzak's war. Don't not charge bonus on the wall. You have to accelerate with a unit for a charge bonus. Depending on the unit speed, it has to be some distance. Pigs don't need to really fight here. They're not for siege, that's for fill bells.
It's moving fast. It's some shifting. Rock. Glorious war. For God. Gonna enjoy this. Listen. Get your beards out the way, Darwin. Time for slaughtering. Let's smash them good. Bigger. Get ready to war. Moving on. Poison. Feel the war. Policeman.
You wanna die? You wanna die.
Time for slaughtering with a great time. This is it. Chopper jabs. Poison. Less savage. Bigger. Run, boys. Run, boys. Face what war. Run, boys. Big hands. Moving fast. Biggest ruining.
Good night. They're still fighting. Yeah, that's good night. Spider, 20,000 damage. It's perfect for fighting dwarves. Big body, armor piercing, and fire damage. The damage aura. They don't counter it, they just die. What is like 58,000 damage? Huh? They're destroying minor dwarf factions, so the Karazakara can confederate and survive every time. This is 50 for this one, 15 armor, 15 speed. Look at this. They get 82 speed now. With 50 armor and 50 physical resist. And there is more, they can get 8% ward save on top of this.
I have seen the future.
Come here. Why do we care about this one here?
The great green prophet.
2400.
Now's the time.
So it looks like the border prints are back, and I don't think we can defend Myrmidons. This garrison is really bad. The technologies that say orc boar units only work on the orc boars, and the savage orc boars are not orc boars.
The tribe's ready! Now!
This guy's been getting some really nice experience here.
Fine! I'll get there!
look at the stone troll building here. There are two armies of Nagaron traveling through the Badlands. Nice spaghetti code.
Who needs stabbing?
Fear my malice.
Hawk's will. Moving.
It's Malekith RuneScape. Like I said, this is an extension of Malekith. Malus doesn't exist. Not as the AI. You have to get this two on. No complaining first. No complaining, boys! We got only 5 more turns to complain. Once we get technology, we can't complain anymore. These guys did good this campaign, but the clan war still overwhelmed them. What turn is this campaign going? Currently turn 70. Yeah. I was on a different thing. You sure still have that VOB for a few turns. Let's compare the fat one. The fat one doesn't exist in the campaign. It goes poof like before turn 10, 20. Like a bad horde faction.
Has mighty mystic powers. Wurzag will do it. Wurzag.
The crew are restless.
The Sea Father tasks me to destroy you. Why?
I just so no weird AFK spot she. This might be okay here. Unless they get a successful ambush. Don't know what's going on here right now. We see them trying to take this area here though.
Mr. Stabby.
So what's going on in Zubar? There's Zubar. Castle Draenhof controlled by von Karstens. What the fuck?
Yes, boss.
What the fuck happened there? We need to go investigate.
This way.
Must have been raised by some random faction. Still nothing on this side. So Clan Nation started to go north.
Don't push me.
This one is not worth to occupy. Because we make them our neighbor with Clan Nation.
Special.
We can start getting some raiding stations.
Beacon.
Belegar is done. After Belegar and oh, look at this guys. Lord is actually getting replenished. Huh. After we're done with this, with Clan Angrun to Karakin, we give Karak Norn. And then the Karak can't confederate anymore. Not in this area.
Start the war. Wyvern's teeth. Yes. I think not.
We might just go for Karak Buvdar. We can defeat that if we don't intercept. Even this will rebel, huh? Now this is the old Warhammer 1 thing, Archmagnons. The overall replenishment is shit, but single entities heal. While in Warhammer 2 they changed it, that replenishment overall is better, but they forgot about the single entities. They just need to flesh out the whole things, just streamline it, that it's works similar for everybody else as well. If there is a replenishment, it should work on all the units in the army, not just some units. And it should be proper values as well. So all factions are missing proper values, like greenskins and vampire counts, while the new factions they forgot the single entities. Why wouldn't a single entity replenish after a fight? It's supposed to be pretty much healthy for the next battle like the other units. Those 80 black orcs have been in a battle, 3 have gotten killed, 20 got wounded. And they get full health on the end of the battle, but that Elven Prince is 600 health down, while the whole army got replenished. Which makes no sense. And then 3 black orcs appear out of nowhere, because how the replenishment works. There's a difference between Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. They introduced Warhammer 1 factions in Warhammer 2, but they kept the old post-battle options. They didn't put it into Warhammer 2 standards. There are bugs on both sides, so what needs to be done, just going through everything and change it on for everyone. Just streamline it that everybody has pretty much similar results, just different options. 2 options for some factions don't even work. The dwarves can't replenish after a fight, unless they follow the dwarves. That's like a thing from Attila. Attila introduced this the first time. Attila introduced replenishment like that. Big lads. So you're telling me the Feral Hydra can va, but it is not affected by the big lads. So sad.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Every attempt. This is another issue. Depending how the battle goes, and if only a few units are damaged, you'll get more replenishment if all units are damaged. The boys have retaken Blake Crag,
Come on, lads.
and Clan Angu has been
Now is
destroyed.
the time to
This is the age of the Orc, boys. And the Rat. How did they attack that zone of control there? Those rebels were crazy.
I refuse.
Guns, of course.
Now they'll see.
This is a nice army. Shame it doesn't stand chance against weapon teams. And auto-resolve.
Get him!
50-50, huh? I'm surprised it's actually this generous. But it's rebels, it's always 50-50. Unless the rebels are undead. We have what? 9 turns? Yeah, that's fine. We can stay besieged. So we destroyed Clan Angrund. There's Karak here and Karak Nord next. And before we can continue going on Karza Karak. And after that, the Skaven. Grimgor is still rank 1. I'm not sure how long his VA will last. It's probably the only reason why the Clan Morse is not attacking. They're going after weaker faction here.
Yeah. Zog right off.
Are they guys at war with Aranesa?
Many inventions I have to.
It looks like this thing rebelled and got destroyed, huh? Not 100%, but it looks like it.
What? Gorka more likes it.
We need to bring down Karakhin before they invite anybody to war.
What do you want?
Get an operation, wipe the dwarves, and then wipe the Skaven.
What? When I get there,
What the Wood Elves had to raise this place. And then Von Carsons got lucky because they were acting first. It's the only explanation.
Me! Curse 'em! The spells are charged!
This guy's up to rank 11. Let's see, who the enemies of the dwarves right now?
One rug!
Gravy Prospectors and the usual stuff. Wargo Vo and Clan Ashin, huh? Militation against dwarves. All that sacking made us closer to Bon Ratless.
Good, more boys and gobos for me, wah!
Don't think I've heard that line before.
A foot stagger slashes down so we can talk. A foot staggers. Under Slaughter is a good name. Bear it in mind when you start talking. Good, more boys and gobos for me, wah! Welcome, lads. Let's hear your offer. Welcome, lad. A foot staggers. A foot staggers. Good. Let's take what should be ours. Gork crushed them.
It's not the same voice actor. Azak has 2 voice actors. They just got a guy that sounded the closest as him for the second one. He made their factions. It's yeah, didn't get even the original stuff. Maybe it's the original guy, but he couldn't do it as he did it the first time. But I hear two people, Azak original lines and his diplomacy lines. It's just free LC, guys, so no complaining. You're not allowed to complain for free stuff. You only pay $300 for everything else, so you get this for free.
Where's the scrap? Come on, boys. Second. Savage Oaks. 60. Where's he? Who got eye claw?
A big boss, unless you're gonna tank like a strong unit, or go for a hero, I think, and just go for the Lord.
Savage Oaks.
Finding in wetlands here. Nice, the spider has no penalty in the trees.
Biggest, brutalist dog. Where's the scrap? Let's get down. Moving fast.
This guy's a penalty in the water, but we don't charge long, but it's no charge bonus.
Let's go. Let's go. Run, boys. Biggins. Go monster. Your calls. Time for slaughtering. Biggest, brutalist dog. This is it. Smash him! Biggins! Get him! Smash him!
The faster pig also are easier to make a charge, faster to accelerate, which means they're deadlier. But you get it from the scalp upgrade, which gives you enough.
Time for slaughtering!
This is good. The big boss has a high defense. Will soak most of the hits and damage. Less damage for the other guys. His 4.5, 5,000 health is worth more than 10,000 health on the infantry when the fighting starts.
Bring us to battle!
This has a very high evasion. I think he has the highest evasion of all the greenskin stuff. The Bob.
Let's get up!
Anybody has higher evasion than Bob? I don't think so. Bob has the highest evasion of all greenskin units. It's almost like it's not even a greenskin unit.
Let's get up!
Grimgar has his toughness, armor, health, resistances. Not as much as evasion. Look at that, 67 defense. Without tough, without items, without the rest of the skills. Nobody has more evasion than the Bob. It's like a really good Tane. And when you put him on a pig, he actually starts doing some damage as well. Because for some reason, when you put him on a pig, he retains very high defense. But just becomes armor piercing, which is kind of strange. He's basically just a better Tane. The White King was already a better Tane. This guy just armor piercing. So it's even a better White King. Which is perfectly fine. This is what it should be. It should be like a White King. White King is probably should be like a gold standard for fighter heroes, and the Bob has become that. Just because he's a Bob, he has armor piercing and some other flavor stuff for the orcs. So White King and Bob are like gold standard for fighter heroes. No, Paladins are not even the same tier. Paladins are godlike. Paladin is one of the strongest heroes in the game. Paladin was there with the White King already back in the day. Paladin is now just in the clouds, waving at the... or spitting down there on the Bob and the White King in the field. Paladin was already better than the White King in initial version. Once they added vows, the Paladins become strongest heroes in the game.
Let's smash 'em good. I has mighty mystic powers.
What about Gorbals? They're there, wrecking balls. But a lot of things have happened since. Gorbals are definitely among the strongest, but the Paladins have achieved the whole tier entirely. Paladins are just overpowered. You know, a lesser person would say broken. You know, I don't want to just use that word, you know, easily. They're not really broken, they're just overpowered. Gorbals were overpowered in Warhammer 1. In Warhammer 2, they just feel like a Warhammer 2 strong hero. There is definitely a difference between overpowered and broken. I don't just want to throw word broken out there. You know what's broken? Well, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Just gonna trigger me. Anyways. What do we have here, boys? Yeah, the Morgul Hunter is strong. He's like almost as good as Gorbul. Is also very useful to the faction. So there's a community challenge has been completed. No auto-resolve enemy campaign. 100%. You guys put 2 million shekels into it. And you will get a no auto-resolve Mortal Emperors campaign with Kara Kadrin and Ungrim Iron Fist. That's the next campaign. Let me just open a new community challenge before we continue. Markers complete. Okay. Just give me a few minutes to edit this. We're gonna open a third community challenge. We can only have 3 challenges at a time. Add new, completed, bye. Add new one, random enemy campaign. Dice roll. Gonna add a random campaign. The same cost, $500,000. Give you guys 6 days for this one. We still have the Lord list. We have the Lord list, okay. Is there 2 of them? The Skaven one will be expiring in 18 days. That one will not be completed. Will refund 2.7 million shekels. Okay. Not interested for that one. Fuck the Skaven anyway, so I don't want to play Skaven this year. And all good. This is not the year of the rat. Not anymore. So no Skaven this year, guys. If I play a Skaven this year, just be super toxic in the chat and remind me that I said no Skaven this year. What about David Challenge campaign? That won't be ongoing. Shekels, where am I from? It's called the channel points here. It's money. I'm from Croatia. Shekel is just another word for money. Currency, you know. Did I say only Skaven this year? Priest? Shh. Now, unless we're gonna be doing, unless that we could have had a one campaign of Skaven this year, but screw that. People are fucking bored of Skaven, really. I know the Israeli currency is called shekels, but it's not just the name of the currency, just it's money in general. You know, like dollar is not only the money in America, you know. We could call it dollars as well. Doesn't mean it's gonna be American dollars, you know. Or denarii. Liras. It's just all the words for money. When I say shekels, I mean money. Pretty much. Money, currency. Or currency. Not any specific currency. Definitely not Israeli shekels.
Nasty magic's ready.
Oh yeah, I forgot to edit this. Next, what the last Karakari campaign was fucking boring because the broken game state. But what one before? The only thing I remember about Karakari campaigns is they just like to corrupt, and I'm scared to even play any longer campaigns with dwarves. Like last dwarf campaign was fucking exhausting. I started the campaign, we had an amazing campaign, click, 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 and bam, corrupted. And had to restart it all over again. Because the only thing more toxic than save corruption is those toxic scumbags in chat that I have to do something in this on purpose, you know. Because, you know, I like to restart all over again, you know, to just replay the whole campaign again from start to finish. That was so fucking exhausting. That burned me out for like 2 months, really. Karakadrin. It's gonna be Karakadrin number 6. Fucking hell. We played 5 Karakadan campaigns. Half of them must have corrupted. I think we actually able to fix one of those. I don't remember anymore. Was it Karakadan campaign? When you play like 200 campaigns, you don't even remember most of them anymore. I just remember the memorable stuff. And Trauma, which is, you know, hard to forget, the corrupted ones. I feel like half the Dwarf campaigns got corrupted. But you know, guys, save corruptions don't exist, you know. Don't use mods and all is good. Okay, the next have been decided. I believe the next command. Two less turns. I'm currently in sheep schedule, which means I'm waking up with the light and going to sleep with the dark. But I'm pushing hours again. Yesterday, yesterday I've been in the craziest zombie mode ever. If you guys missed the story from what happened yesterday, I had so much fun. It was like when I thought about it in the morning, I think it was a dream. It's like it was like drunk dream. I was pretty much intoxicated by exhaustion. Just check the story at the start of this stream, or actually the start of previous stream. When you I think it was the start of the previous stream. We had to restart here. Part 3, yeah. Start of the part 3 stream if you missed the story. This is part, yeah, part 3, the previous video. Just after we started, I told the story. I've been watching some old campaigns on YouTube. Are there any cool ones you recommend? Well, I keep getting messages from people who watch VODs on YouTube that they love the Techless, the last Techless campaign, or the Lore Masters. Not the one before the last one. The one was the test for the Ultimate Challenge mode. We got lucky with the State of the World, or the Lore Masters. Order Lore Masters Part 3. I keep getting messages about this campaign. People love that one. I also have the first Techless campaign where it was Total War style campaign when I managed to take all of Lastria. For some reason people love the Techless campaigns. But I guess the third Techless campaign because it's just wow. I think all the sellout campaigns were good. The Last Followers of Ark Nagash campaign, the third Techless campaign, the last Carcassonne campaign. I think, heck, even the last Dreadfield campaign was good. I have no idea how we won that one, but somehow we survived. People donated over $4,000 trying to sabotage that one, and they didn't succeed. There is also Empire Deathwish campaign, yeah. That one was a very long one.
Fire spills.
The next sellout campaign is probably gonna be in February. We make sure we have one every quarter. The last one was kind of underwhelming and got tainted by one of the rules, because you know, we got to the point where we didn't have no armies and we couldn't recruit no armies because it was auto resolve active. So that rule got changed, but we lost to that one, to that rule before. Like I said, these things do get adjusted over time, so stuff like that doesn't happen.
Who should we sack?
Well, depending how much is donated during the sellout campaigns, we might have more channel point ones, Katama. The sellout campaigns do give stability in my life regarding finances, so I can plan ahead. We had auto-resolve active, and auto-resolve rules said we couldn't recruit new armies while it was active. So we had no military, and was like the most obvious reason that we could get on that one, but the rule stated we couldn't, so we lost to no auto-resolve, losing the army. R2. Was it Auto 2? Auto 2. We lost to Auto 2. It got changed now that new armies cannot be recruited while Auto is active. We already have an army. But if we don't have an army, we can recruit an army. So we lost to Auto. Because the campaign, it got changed that if you don't have an army, we can recruit. If you don't, only it's active if we don't already have an army. The destroy Karak here. Who's next? Oh, Grimgor is doing good.
Let's talk.
Clan Morse 12. Clan Scribe. Looks like Clan Ashen actually lost a battle. Must have been to the wars or to Grimgor.
Anad?
We kinda have to destroy Karak Norn and then push on Karazakarak, and after that we can fight Clan Ashen. We don't want to fight Skaven unless the wars are dead. I think this guy should be fine to deal with Karak Norn. So we can send Wurzak to help Grimgor. We don't need Wurzak in this area anymore, it's an overkill.
Fighting soon. Now we're talking. Wurzak.
Okay, we're gonna get Ardlat, so we get ward save, armor, and melee defense for all the orcs. Just starting to hit rank 7. It looks like Grimgor is actually winning against Clan Ashen. He does have a lot of military. How much money does he have?
Now then, speak quick, cause you caught me in a good mood.
He doesn't have a lot of money, huh? Should give him some money just so he maintains this military.
Yeah. Wurzak, the great green prophet.
Okay.
I'll use me spells.
Let's send Wurzak to help with Clan Morse or Clan Ashen. Or just send him against the Karazakarak.
What?
We are maintaining 3 armies. One's Wurzak, 1 Orc army, and 1 Goblin army. We'll get some stone trolls here.
The tribe's ready. Fast and good. Curse 'em.
This is a lucky situation here.
Don't push me. Now.
This is rank 16. Regarding experience, Nobel skills, veteran metal skills acquired. Let's get Goblin Tide. I don't know what they were thinking when they just decided this on top of everything. And where do they get about this number? 15 armor for the Goblin units. 10 goblins inconvenient, 100 alarming, 1,000 uh-oh. But don't worry. As long as they're not regular goblins, you're good. If they're not, I mean, not. Doesn't work with night goblins. What I'm saying. So 1,000 night goblins, you're fine. 1,000 goblins, run for your lives.
Yes, boss. This way.
Huh.
My will alone. Darkness comes.
What the fuck are all these creep ghouls? It only has zombies in the army. I put another crap unit. 7,500 health, 10 armor. This is mind-bogglingly bad. Why 7,500 armor, health?
My bloodline calls.
What you want?
You know, I really dislike it how the ghouls are squishier than the skeletons.
On it.
If you don't want to keep these places, we kind of have to, this is repair now, we can get 40% back. We have to kind of maintain them. The rebel skill will just cause delays. So, what's the problem here? Corruption? The undead rebels are actually good, bring them on. It has to be 30%. It's the chaos corruption probably that's causing most of the negative corruption, public order. And this is fine. Are the vampires still broken? Just idle a lot? No, they're actually active, but as the game progresses, they can't do anything because the range units are OP in auto resolve. And guess what? They don't have any range units. It is a fact that zombies give you a negative balance of power. Unless it's random. By design. So, they usually have zombies in the armies.
My will alone.
Soon I will be
Which they either take super casualties or just lose battles. If the enemy has extra range, those zombies makes them lose battles by default. So if, for example, this army here gets reinforced by this army here, the balance of power is gonna be worse. And they tend to lose a lot against the Empire armies, just due to the fact that the enemy Empire has range and strong range units, which are good in auto-resolve. Heck, even Pistoliers is good in auto-resolve, but handgunners, they just dominate in auto-resolve. Big picture, the balance of power determines the victory. It might have been designed to determine the casualties, but in the big picture, you know, things, in the big scheme of things, it is what affects the victory result.
Oh, I'm the Great Green Prophet. Speak your words.
Grand scheme of things, yeah, grand scheme of things, it'll determine who's gonna win.
Start the war. The voice of praise.
I'm gonna go destroy Karak Norn. One by one we'll destroy all dwarves.
Gork's will. All right, I'm off.
Oh, Isabella was here, nice.
Darkness.
The Legion Lords do help with balance of power.
Let's get stabby.
What is our diplomacy with them anyways?
I'm Vlad von Karstein. Choose thy words with care.
It's funny how they absolutely destroyed any positive relations with this update, but they made the aversion grade penalty just arbitrary, the same amount across the board for all factions.
A true diplomat can hide much behind a silvered word.
Gork and Mork are coming.
So where can we help here the most? I guess the Kruger Mountain would be the best target. This is pretty calm here. They could be attacked by the Skaven. If the Skaven expands into the northern Darklands, they'll definitely be fighting dwarves still a lot. But dwarves could just take these lands and they get even stronger. I think this is gonna be a stalemate for the dwarves. So by just going east, getting rid of this capital here would be a big deal. We'll give Grimgor a little bit breathing room, so he doesn't lose Karakate Peaks and the Black Crag.
I'm gone.
Mork says what? Get going. I'm special.
This is a decent army getting just ranked up here. We do this for another 20 turns, this one is gonna be unstoppable.
Head for Mork.
We're not taking this settlement because then we would head border with on this side here. And if we have this side here, not dwarf, the Skaven might actually divert here instead of in this area here. If I occupied this earlier, the Skaven might have just started attacking here and stopped attacking here. Then we would have to wait for dwarf waves and Skaven waves at the same time. By leaving this one dwarf, we have the Skaven have a higher chance to attack dwarves than us in this area. And this gives us repeated sacking value.
Now they'll
Created a
see.
very lucrative situation. This guy's getting stronger, his arm's getting stronger, and we're gonna get a proper budget arm here. What is this? Another 2 turns.
Let me think about it.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen here.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
The rebels are bugged, they don't have a VA.
I'll ignore that.
So when you click on a greenskin army, for example this guy here, Mamba Jumbo, you can see they have a VA, which you will build up as their units fight in melee. But when you click on these guys here, which is also a greenskin army, they don't have a VA. They forgot to give the rebel greenskins a VA. So they're not really greenskins, because they can't walk.
You're not right in the head.
I'm not even sure this is winnable with the 4 biggins. We don't have that much going. We do have a unit of trolls.
Shock right off.
It doesn't look like they have a... this is like a tier 3 army. Tier... probably tier 2.5. I guess this guy can help Cyril dance, like it's can help defend the wall. Why does he have 5,000 health? Huh? That is 6 speed. He might be mounted.
The boys are pleased. I'll crush them all.
Yeah, he's on a war ball. He just doesn't say on the recruitment. Boar gives only 600 health. Jesus, man, this is fucking pathetic. This thing should have on a base health over 5,000, and the war boar should give him even more. It's too big, man. It's such an easy target, and for the AI, it looks even worse. Probably should have like skills, unique skills for hit points and toughness and shit, and more for the army. This is like 4,400 health. This is General of the Empire treatment. That is not good enough health. That is almost as bad as the Cold War Knights. Almost as bad as Cold War Knights. That Lord is missing probably 600 health, at least. We're not close to 1,000. The Skaven community challenge got cancelled, Stockholm. Not enough interest. So everybody's been refunded. This should be fine. Yeah, he's missing 600 health on the base. What's Wurzek's health on the pig? 4,700 for a shaman. What the fuck is Hellburn doing here? Why is she traveling across continents? This is so wonky here.
Death lurks behind every syllable. Speak.
You idiot! Abandon those lanes there and recruit there! Fucking spaghetti code.
Let's take what should be ours.
Time to fight. I'll get him. What?
This is not flare focus, this is just spaghetti code. Like I said, this is an extension of Malekith. Malus does not exist. This as the AI is, this is pretty much broken for the AI.
Let's go!
Okay, Sly will destroy Karak Norn, so the Karazakarak can confederate them. And then he'll go for Karazakarak, while Wursak will help Grimgor against the Skaven. Grimgor has it under control, but we'll guarantee it.
Great prophet!
What do you want? Just go.
Received.
12 range units, 13 range units. No wonder the vampires can do shit. This army can probably single-handedly destroy all the vampires.
Bow!
Vlad has too many enemies. These guys are about to go down against the Clan Moors. I think Draika has destroyed the Castle Dragonhof. That's why he has it.
Me. When I gets there, gonna stab.
She might have occupied it, but lost it to the rebels. Get the sharpest stabas for the Gobo army. We could call a Va, but then we lose the juicy biggest Stuntis trophy. It's very strong.
I'm the prophet.
One day we'll be able to produce scrap with buildings, huh? Yeah, looks like Clan Nation got smacked by the Grimgor. They probably failed to ambush the vase. Oh, here comes the plague. This leadership is fine. We have a battle here and here. Might need it for that.
Fine. The tribe's ready. Me. Yeah, on it.
We'll just take each nuisance for now here. This is the only spells worth casting. You don't even need reserves or the conduit for this lore. It's so cheap already. You have Orc Shaman the army for some damage magic.
On the way.
Okay.
I love it how they have +7 public order in a province with 78% corruption.
Received. All right.
Did we meet actually the Warg of Woe?
Fell.
She had war with Reichland. That's good. It does look like the dwarves have attacked Sylvania because of the Draika.
Yes, boss. Away.
Wow, not even the AI dwarves have character in tier 5. They must be really fucked up the growth. Yeah. We're wiping out all the minor dwarf factions. Karaknorn is next.
My axe
Some Slayers Hill rank 9 units.
for the wisdom
It's a
of
tier
the way.
5 without extra wall. A dwarf stronghold without fortification, but they do have a trade building.
You have seconds to live, Orc. Speak quickly. Fell to what?
I don't know, I have no idea what he just said, but he hates dwarves, I think.
Let's fight.
If this place was garrison, we had no chance to take it. But they forgot to build the walls, which is the extra garrison in the provincial capital. It still might be tricky to take considering what they have. If they position these units properly, we might not even win. It's random how the AI does it though. It happens sometimes when they actually do it right. 4 Slayers is really a big problem. Three, 9. One thing is, you know, a master battle like this, even if we win, we don't even get enough scrap back to upgrade the new guys. Serious lack of scrap to consider losing half the army. 3 units of dwarf warriors. The rank 9 dwarf warriors are basically orc biggins. Unless we can charge them. We're gonna go for random here. If they mess up the deployment, we should be fine. Could be worse. They could have cannons in these walls instead of just crossbows. This is one of those battles where, you know, you're hoping the AI fucks it up.
This is it.
If the Thunderers are facing us, it might be a lot of damage.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thanks, Henry. Yoo-hoo. Well, we already talked about this like a time. It's clear they forgot about the scrap options from other sources. This is a good deployment here, but it started moving. This side is good. This side was good as well, but it started moving the guns. So the guns was facing here, and now they're facing into the city.
Run it. Where's the scrap? Figure. Where's the scrap?
Even if we win, this is gonna be high casualties. Let's drop this. Look how much damage the guys have taken. Those thunders up there, they must have increased their damage rate of fire. They do have extra damage because they're on high ground. I think the AI gets better reload times, not extra damage. Yeah, move that potion out. I'm not sure if we're here, but it looks like it has a lot of damage, extra damage. You can totally notice it on the wall, thunders on the walls. Those archers are doing very good there. The explosions do extra damage on the walls, so it's probably better they use them in Soul Blight. Although Soul Blight is an option considering you have beacons, not black orcs. Yeah, so here Soul Blight would be good, but we can just overcast Brain Burster. Brain Burster will be better. Ideally we want to cast both, but power is limited here in Arcane Conduit. We kinda have to at least get some charge. This has so far been perfect. I don't think I want to send anything in here. But there are a couple of Slayers coming in. We'll try to shoot them. The Slayers will do way too much damage in melee. If we can mosh pit the Slayers, we can kill them in Brain Burster. These beacons have a battle skill, we have technologies, we have armor upgraded, and some experience, so they should be pretty good here, but still no match for the Slayers. Don't have that much resistance. This is where it's going to be a little bit problematic, huh? I think still so. The Brain Burster here is looking very good. So Iron Break is gonna take 5 minutes to kill. I think we can go in now. There's no Slayers anymore on the ground. If I don't overcast the Brain Burster, it just massive damage to the Slayers and minimal damage to our troops. They're protected by armor. Get these archers inside and stop using the ammo gun, need them on the other units. Send the Slayers down here, not good. send more biggins down here. No rubber banding, boys. And look at this, all these characters here. Who are they targeting? Our lord. You can get the Feral Hydra from the biggest trophy. If you do a Kolova on faction, it's top 10. You can get the Feral Hydra or the Lava Arachnarok Spider. Kinda have to get this, send these guys in. Slayers will not last, they're all taking a lot of damage. They're still doing a lot of damage. Hydra is very good at killing dwarves as long as we don't get any counter units. The Wyvern is from the bigger trophy, not from the biggest. It's very good. Very good. Holy shit, this guy's getting deleted. All the Slayers diverted here. Try to avoid some casualties here. This was not very good for this. This is the Hydra. Get some Meter for those warriors. What are those Immortal Dwarf warriors? The Lord is almost gone. This one is not in a very good shape. I can terrify them if I get a Hydra there. They're very close to routing, so just get a terror and they'll get terrified. Warforged can get terrified, unlike the Longbirds. Okay, we got him. That was very clean. Brain Burst MVP, 22,500 damage. We even had more costs. Hydra didn't do a lot of damage, but because it's going for the kills. All the damage done by the Hydra is usually overkill, because it just kills a couple of entities in every hit. Just how some of these monsters are. There is no friendly fire in melee now, just range and magic. This is not a Pyrrhic victory, this is close victory. Gobo archers are better than the orcs, yeah, if you're using the Gobo skill. If you're using the orc skill, the orc archers are better. This is not a goblin army. You don't want to mix goblin orcs. Their battle skill is so strong that you just want to pick one or the other. Just goblins or the orcs, not both. There's a ka-ching!
Now's the time.
So if you have a Goblin Great Shaman, just go the Gobos. Or if you want to later have black orcs available, then you got the boys. Unless the black orcs are available, got the gobos. The gobos and the big lads of the goblin great shaman is the way to go. This one a little bit flavor and with the boys. The moment the black orcs are available, you pick the boys.
This is mine.
Sect and occupy kept the tier 4, nice. What's the tier 4 garrison? Ooh.
You cock.
They dropped the Stone Troll's miss resistance from 35 to 25. What was that change they did with them? I think they lost some missile resistance. And this is still a very good unit. The damage is just crazy. Makes you question why use any regular archers. 30 to 25, yeah, they lost a little bit missile resistance. I'm not sure exactly what's the number. These things are nasty. I remember when we faced them first time when the AI had them. We couldn't really shoot them, route them, and they're just making two things.
What you want?
Hey Gilly, thank you.
My God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Nasty magic ready.
I play Anna, some of the older ones a bit. Never really, you know, got hooked on it. Even if I like those type of games. We have to get along with these two guys, huh? Minus 10% up, when you have 3 arms, it's totally noticeable. We have like 700 still to spend. For every 50k in treasure, we can go 4k negative.
Now they'll see.
Oh my God. Have you
Damn,
seen
this one.
Holy shit. What the hell?
What you doing these days? Oh boy, that's actually a good army coming. Not sure how close they were. It looked like it was an underway. Working, Goddamn ambush. Just one-sided always. They only lose when they fail to ambush.
Oh, mighty lord, the fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to my guidance,
Fucking Ungrim!
your tremendous power
Ungrim
grows
again here
as
during the
if
day,
you
shut the
are
fuck up!
some divine.
God damn, where the hell did they get this army again? Rank 7? Confederations? Fucking hell. Those confederations are fucking stupid. Every time this happens, με Karazakara Confederates Ungrim. Where's Wurzak?
Cork and Moorcock have in it. That's not what spells is for.
What is Kron doing here? Bugged? She hasn't moved in 2 turns.
The tribe's ready!
No.
So it looks like the Skaven are no longer attacking Gumbad. And they got it back to tier 4 from tier 2. Just like that. Click, click.
Don't think so.
One more turn. Totally increases the difficulty of clearing the dwarves when they confederate Karakadrin.
Nope.
What? Why do they have more health? What the fuck is going on? They didn't buff that much health. Now that seems like a lot of health. How? 8? Was that much health? Hold on. Didn't even realize it was that much health. That's why they fucking didn't want to die there. I thought it was just a small increase in health. Still beyond my comprehension now. Hold on. Did I already forget about that? Oh wait, that was... Yeah, I remember now. It was that massive health increase. Fucking bastards got 800 more health. Yeah, it didn't kick in until I saw it again. Holy shit, that is nasty. This is all the elite unit. Now it's even crazier. What's the health on the Chosen again? The reason they lowered the attack on the Slayers is because they buffed their anti-large. They wanted the Slayers to be more anti-large than anti-anything. So they dropped a little bit attack and increased the anti-large. The anti-large 30. What the hell? Wasn't 40 saying there? I don't fucking know. How the hell almost the one on 40 in that battle, etc. Because they buffed the anti-large on the Slayers, so it made sense to lower their attack. Guys, didn't the Giant Slayer have 40 anti-large when he played Cetra? They had 30? Okay, I'm just gonna go check it out just to prove Akatama wrong. With a very good chance to prove him wrong. Hold my coffee. I'm going in. Where was that? Part 7, Part 6. What was that pain in the ass Ungrim army? Was it in Part 7? Enter. The dwarf army came down there. He was on part 6. This is going faster, this. Okay. This is where we were fighting Ungrim
Oh my
here.
god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Thank Kilk. It was not here. Remember Ungrim had a really nasty army. Does anybody remember what part was that? It even did a lot of damage on Cetra. I think he came from the top. I think this was the bell. Another plus 40. Look at this. Yeah, they nerfed us attack on the Slayers, guys. They no longer have 96, they only have 86 now. That's a big fucking nerf. Goddamn giant slayers are terrifying now, 800 more health. When they have 40 anti-large as well, they just delete unit. Cedra was really resilient then, he was still taking damage. Look at this, 86 attack. No buffs. 40 anti-large. Poor large units, this is crazy. And I think the player can even buff them further. But they're not as deadly because the AI gets some nasty buffs. The player can still make a better mix of offense and defense though.
Begone.
This health change didn't really kick in until I saw it now. That's actually really big. $800 more health. That's big. With 800 more health, this change even makes more sense now when we see it like this. This Ungrim doesn't even have the skills for it. Hold Unbreakable is strong, yeah, especially on elite Unbreakable units.
Never.
This is one of the most elite units in the game. It was the last patch, we just forgot about it. They got 800 health. These are, by the way, Slayers without the battle skills. They would get another 8 attack and 12 weapon strength. And then they get another attack and charge and damage from technology. Looking forward to see how far we can push the Slayers. This is a shock infantry with anti-large. It's just crazy. That health addition puts them really far ahead on the elite status. They're very close to like Black Orcs shows in elite status. Yeah, of course, the greenskins are better melee faction than dwarves.
Oh my god.
Says what?
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. shit.
This doesn't make the Great Giants less terrifying though. They're a really good AI unit.
What do you want? When I get there,
I remember when we used to laugh with Giant Slayers how the tables have turned. Well, somebody was taking things out of context more than that, Meredith.
on the way.
Slayers were always really good, just got sick of memes and questions about them.
I'm special.
No.
Definitely a nice surprise in their lethality for sure.
What?
But having an unbreakable deadly unit, it's always been crazy. The only downside of the Slayers, what people, you know, seems to try to discredit them, is that the fact they die fast, they want to be replaced. So you're always looking for reasons, you know, to discredit them.
Nasty magic ready. Huh?
So Giant Slayers would be amazing if the auto-resolve weren't killing them in the regular armies. So this is like one of those things where you don't put them in the regular armies much. Are you talking about that type of meme about cookies? Sure, I can see it from that side. But we used to, you know, I guess we were kind of like, I don't know what do you want to say, sarcastic about it. Yeah, I feel like some people take it out of context regarding the Slayers. They were never a bad unit. Meme from one angle, there are definitely some memes around in some angles of it.
Send me to battle.
Me.
I think the only bad thing about the Slayers is the auto-resolve kills them randomly. That's the only bad thing about the Slayers. They definitely have a spot in every dwarf army. They're that useful. Yeah, definitely was something like that, Cookies, you're right. I think at the point we didn't even know that there were more types of Slayers. And like you have the regular Slayers, the Troll Slayers, Giant Slayers, Dragon Slayers, Demon Slayers. Kinda makes sense that you get more of them. Now, can you imagine we get even more Slayers? Like the Dragon Slayers and Demon Slayers? But most importantly, where's the Slayer hero? I guess the Slayer hero it would be a Dragon Slayer. And then Lord would be a Demon Slayer. I think that makes sense. I'm surprised they haven't added Slayer hero to the dwarves yet. I think it makes a lot of sense.
No way.
You can't defeat this army without Wurzak. Because their garrisons are crap and this shit is super deadly. The Ungrim Slayers have this thing called Journey's End. And they'll do pretty much double damage because of it. Because they don't die as fast. There's a plague spreading from the south. It looks like it started with the last Sorrow. This guy will be eliminating the minor dwarf clans in this area. Hopefully they didn't attack next turn, because this guy's gonna be dead and all this sacking would have been pointless.
Don't think so.
It's definitely a suicide move if he does it. But he kills our Ringford Lord. Seems like a thing an AI would do. Yeah, we should not risk this this guy actually. Just put some random guy here. That'll be a little solid progress here. This arm is looking very good now. 6600 though. Losing 5k a turn. It's not sustainable right now. How much are those trolls? 426 each. I guess we need to make a move on the Karazakarak now that Wurzak went north. And we can send these guys around. These guys could help a little bit against Skaven unless they get ambushed. Grimgor has this shit under control. This plague could turn the tables though. Yeah, we have an extra lord defending as well, so it's losing more money. This guy's not attacking yet for some reason.
Moving.
Let's lower the upkeep with the sharing is caring. We did give Grimgor 30k as well. New faction led by a male necromancer. What? I mean the Lamian Brotherhood. One less turn, we're down to 65. So this campaign is about to end. Clan Nation just confederated Clan Morse after they signed the military alliance. Oh, Ungrim had some self-preservation there. This type of confederation is just stupid. Now the Skaven gonna lose. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. is a rune lord, not some smith. Oh, my favorite battlefield.
The war is here!
What do we have here? Mainly range, huh? Send the trolls around.
Borbos! Ready! Biggest, brutally storm! Biggest, brutally storm! Borbos! I wanna see blood! Please, Dog agrees!
I've been only up for 12 hours, so I'm not sure it's the best idea to start Ungrim today. I have a coffee here.
Fights in his life!
I could probably be up for under 6 hours, but my body's slowly starting to hurt from all the sitting today. The mind is willing, but the body isn't allowing work.
Ready? Let's get some! Yeah! Bigger!
What's my name being awake? 36 hours playing Lineage 2.
Bigger! Ready! Let's go! This is it! Shifting! Shave! Let's get some!
I remember my heart was beating so fast at the end of the day. I'm not even sure how many coffees I had.
Let's fight! Run, boys! Bigger! Where's the scrap? Bigger!
Lineage 2 used to have some crazy sessions. I used to meet the craziest people. I bet some of them were on drugs.
Wow! What's on the march? Show us the enemy! Wanna kill something? War ready. Biggest, brutally storm. The war is here! Biggers! Smash 'em! Attack!
These days I can be up a long time, but just can't see that much anymore in the day. If I'm going for a long day, I need to like breaks and stretching all the time, every hour.
Moving fast! Ready!
Definitely having starting to have a problem sitting more than 10-12 hours for a PC.
Smash 'em! Biggers! Bring us to battle! For gold! Let's do it!
Seed of Rebirth, huh? 50-50, and the only damage taken was the Slayers. Corliss did literally nothing. Nothing. Nothing! Fucking zero. Is there another army there? Here comes the rebels. Not even 50-50, huh? They have 40 attack on these orcs. They actually have 56.
This is gonna get worse.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing some supernatural and tuna salad when this campaign ends.
The war is here!
Probably gonna wake up around 10 to 11 tomorrow, so it's gonna be easier to go from 4. Started with the 3rd season of Supernatural. Only 260 episodes to go. Put our highest attackers on the left. Should the Savage Orc begins because of Frenzy.
We're the great choice! This is it!
Yeah, I seen the first 8 seasons back in the day. Just wanna get closer. I was seeing, you know, how it ends with the rest of it.
Where's the scrap? Arrow boys!
These guys have Frenzy as well.
We're the great choice! Arrow boys!
We'll gang up their leader with those.
Here we go!
Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? Heck, tomorrow might be actually a raid. I'm not sure we're gonna have enough people though. I think there's like 25 people signed. The last time in Nox with 34 people, it was so bad.
Scotland's ready!
Oh, this is bad for morale too. How they call it? A shit show? Yeah, that was definitely a shit show.
Doing it! This is it! Slaughter! Dogger! Minutes! Time for slaughtering! Arrow boys! Let's get some more!
That pull after that that green side. That was one of the funniest things that year, I think. It's like, I don't know. It was tragic. It was so tragic, it was funny.
Here to fight.
And I'm not sure if anybody clipped that shit. That was one of those laughs. Just, you know, not sure, you know, she was supposed to be laughing or not. Man, that guy got smacked. He didn't even need a lord here for this thing. How much did it waste? Like 6k? Technologies are pretty good for these units. Maybe we underestimating this a bit.
Stop there, kids. Where's the scrap? The war is here. Boys.
Most of the damage happened from that rock lobber, I think.
Bigger. Slower. Run, boys. Shifting! Super jams! Run, boys! Smash him! Show us that! Bring us to battle!
None shall pass. Close victory, huh? They nearly had us. This is a decisive victory here. I was definitely wasting money getting this guy. Underestimated the technologies. The big ones just make night goblins on the wall. They don't have enough armor to survive hits. Hey, Sinister.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
There's 4 great swords. They don't have the tech bonus. Ah yes, the bloody hands commanded by a goblin big boss. Yeah, the definitely the technology is pretty good, Gravy. But still, yeah, it gets experience, and the dwarves are always a problem because the quarrelers. Most of the factions should be okay-ish. If you get the Lisman trophy, the garrisons are pretty good.
The war is here.
That bonus is a lot for the garrisons.
Where's the scrap?
And all the extra damage you can get as well makes all the difference. It's actually not ideal to fight them like this, but we can only get a charge. The city has a bunch of invisible walls, so it's hard to get a charge. If you like deploy like this, it's almost impossible to get a charge. You have to deploy like this. And look at this. It's not even worth it then. And just the first 20 charge. Out of 120.
We had a great time.
Well, yeah, the Grom Colonel stuff is crazy. Makes all the greenskin factions look pretty bad. Because it actually has a mechanic. While the other ones don't have anything. Just greenskins. If we give up the wall, they go up with the guns and they're gonna shoot us. At least this way we pin the guns and we shoot them.
Ready?
Maintain now, we should have settled out for this bell. I guess we could land the archers.
Boys. Where's my ball?
Big boss!
Ranger Madam, what you doing, shit wizard? Eating? What you eating? This is Emperor settlement, so we have relations. York settlements don't have it. They're all taking a couple thousand damage given us the orc settlement.
Where's my ball?
The moment these guys get obstructed, they'll use the towers.
Here we go! Dog's will, I understand. Who wants some? Fashion!
I'll kill him!
It's me! Fashion! No city, we do it! Chopper's ready! Ready! Let's go! Fashion! This is it! Ah! Let's go!
Yeah, we good here.
Big boss!
Got ya! Go push ready to war! To battle!
This thing's pretty good damage against the great swords. Their armor is not as effective. They have 6 AP.
This is it! Great time! Ah!
Dug us out!
Here we go!
Sisters of Black Crag.
It's me!
Why would you even compare it to the sister shit wizard? This guy's a Lord and Cigar at best.
This is it!
Goblin archers assist us.
Ready to battle! Policeman! Time for slaughtering! Let's get up! Moving fast! Run, boys! Choppers ready! Smash it! Police want war! Run, boys! Have it!
Wave Watchers. Uh, 63. This ends on turn 65, so 2 more turns. But we'll be doing starting game tomorrow. Probably 1 hour earlier than usual.
This is not in the Damaskron.
They brought another army here.
Let's take what should be ours. Now's the time. Now we're talking.
I'll only play WoW today, Rumi.
Let's get moving. Fighting soon.
This building south repair.
I have seen the future.
Like I said, I've been up for 12 hours. This plague is moving north. 3 turns here.
Don't push me!
Let's send Wurzaga for them. There's actually a lot of shit here. Two of them will be magic attackers.
Fire spills. I'm out there.
No grudge bearer would do this.
So we can expect quite a bit of damage here.
Coming.
Never.
Let me think about it. No!
I'll crush them all. Start the wall. What you want?
2700.
You daft git!
Is it normal that being up for 16 hours? So I'll be up 16 hours. Just the last 4 hours of the day I'm gonna be chilling with some TV shows.
What you want?
I'm not going to sleep until like midnight.
When I gets there, gonna stab. Gorks will. Uh-oh.
It is night.
Khaled Al-Montasir.
Greenskin, I cannot tame you. So tell me why I should not wipe you out.
So let me get this straight. The Lamian Sisterhood. I guess they picked a good name for their temporary leader. See you tomorrow, Pinocchio. Probably start around 3 PM tomorrow. Isn't he just 20 years old? No, I started streaming 5 years ago, and I was about 28 years old. I'm now 45.
Let's get stabby.
You guys watch the Kruger Moon campaigns, right? Felt like they're taking 2 decades to complete. At Warhammer 1, when we were fighting all the factions, aged me at least 3 years. Alone. Goddamn Ungrim is moving out of the way, huh? I guess the Wurzak can just go north. Marcona says, Elite, you think casting is bad? Try raising a daughter or two. I don't know, man, how you do it, man. Can't even get bothered to get into a relationship. I'm too selfish. Don't want to share my time with anybody.
Violence!
We gave Grimgor 30,000, but doesn't seem like he done much with it. He's getting wrecked by the plague.
Think the tide again.
I wanna see blood! Kill everything!
This army is taking plague damage, but looks like we're taking plague damage as well. It's Squeak. Yeah, they spread the plague here as well. Is the clan nation not the war with Skullcrag? So that's why they quit attacking this place. Might be able to send this guy there on time, but this plague has been spreading like crazy.
Enough! Where's Egg, the Great Green Prophet?
Don't think so.
No!
No.
No way.
We have to go. If we go around, we can attack settlement. Attack the settlement. The Ungrim will get away.
Not in my name. What? The Great Shaman.
It's actually surprising that we can actually go around this. Look at this zone of control, and you can still go around it.
Where's Egg?
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I have a response for that one. Just wanna get it right. Forgot what's the guy's name. It's just give me a second to find him. Okay, okay. So Shit Wizard says, I remember back in the room 2 days, Ellich looked a lot like Brad Pitt in Troy. statuesque frame with golden locks of flowing hair, which is also why he had so many female viewers. Then he started playing Skasnik, and the two became more and more alike, and all the females left him for Legend of War. No, that's not true. Back in those Rome 2 days, looked like young Richard Kind, the actor, if you know him. And now after Skasnik, I started looking like Uncle Phil from Prince of Bel-Air. Except, you know, they're not the happy kind.
Killing time!
Who mentioned Richard Gere? I said Richard Kind, you know, the comedian. Back when he had some random roles in the non-comedy movies. I had to Google Uncle Phil. No, I had to Google Richard Kind. It's one of those actors that you know, but you can never really remember his name. This guy. Probably should ignore the army in front of us.
Where's the scrap? Hang on. Where's it?
How dare you have not consumed enough American TV culture? All the Prince of what's it called, the Prince of Bel-Air, Fresh Prince. What is? This was a very popular show here back in the day. That shit was comedy gold.
Where's it?
Chris Farley. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Here we go! The war is here!
Well, this is the stronger army here, huh?
Where's it?
Like the mountain. After all that grinding in Skyrim, my skills are all maxed, man. Except they removed the athleticism and acrobatics from the game, so I couldn't train those. But everything else is kept.
Let's get up! Diggers!
Have to avoid the Slayer King. Grind him down with one of the big guns. There's a lot of Slayers here. They'll have no chance against these units, especially after the charge. And then we'll go for the rest. Just not worth sending cavalry here. Charge is done. Let's get a big buff going.
I'm going! Where's it? Boss on the march! score wants it. Here we go. Let's get him. All right then. Field away.
There's a good explosion here.
Likes it. We're the great time. Oh, what's that? Chicken. Moving fast. Ready to bust. Chicken. Here we go. Ready. Pistols. On it. On the meanest. More spills this. And let's fight.
Shame the VA doesn't give us resistance here. Battles like this it's would be very important. Taking a lot of damage here. Can buy some time with the pig so we can store Uyghur. More slayers are coming.
This is it! Policeman! Run, boys! Run, boys! Nice bit of scrapping! Where's the scrap? Vessel! Who wants some? Ready!
Don't need all these units here anymore.
Here we go!
Slayer King is almost down. In his army. Should avoid the High King, rout him and not fight him. It's too much magic damage there.
Time for slaughtering! Where's it? Who's an eye clock? Shove out!
Send a spider here. These pigs are all around now. I don't have Fist of Gork yet. This is done here, just move here.
Shifting!
These guys have disengaged, tanked enough here.
Slaughter! Choppers ready!
These guys are all over the place. The enemy just trying to disengage.
Moving on! Move, boys! Choppers ready! Slow, slow! Alright then! Time for slaughtering! Shifting! Chop 'em
Are there
up!
any pigs nearby? We wound the High King, we get a lot of money. It's not easy though.
Show us the enemy! The war is here! Brigands! Moving fast! Wait for more! 60 seconds!
I am the High King. I will hear you beg now. Do not sully my presence any longer than you must.
Get up! Run, boys!
Sully.
Boston!
Blood. This is the best one, shit wizard. Max volume always.
Fellow Dowie! A great wrong has befallen our kin!
What the hell?
Ugh, things.
Merry Christmas, Alec.
Taking away
The
Megatron.
Damaskron is
Red
filled
Davis.
with their vile atrocities. And the dead stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes. Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak. they come.
Chair.
Ready, axes! Kazakan! Kazakan! Ah! Pay back every grudge! This is my edict as High King! Ah! Kazu! Kazu! Ah! We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan core.
Thank you, Adam. Yoo-hoo. Appreciate it. This is, you know where you are here. This is a Davi Bash channel doing hiking speeches while playing Wurzak, cause fuck bloody Handz. Ungrim still managed to do all 10k damage, damn. Give me a link to that one she'd visit. Yeah, I know what you mean. Spy did 25k damage, very impressive. On the peaks were all around 14k. And 222 kills. 44,000 Wurzak. This arm is not even complete, we're missing a couple of spiders. And maybe like a discipline orc shaman.
Spells time!
We also don't have the stuff for Miniva. Every time Wurzak casts a spell.
Something stirs in the World's Edge Mountains. Death comes to the Dwarven realms. In the centuries I have been the High King. Our enemies have thought us weak. Cowards, hiding in the deepest, darkest places. Fools. Every wrong is recorded. Every slight against us. Page after page, etched in blood. Clan Gunnison, Carrick Eight Peaks, Joseph Bookman. The Urks must pay. Let them come.
Those walls. What the fuck, CA? Look at those cannons up there. False advertising. False advertising. Look at that high up. Look at all those cannons high up. What the shit? What the fuck? Where's that in the game?
One wrong put right. But the great book of grudges remains full.
Always full. You guys seen those walls, how high they are? All those cannons? It was like a line of cannons, like 6, 7, 8 cannons. This would be a rocket science to step your cannons on the wall to shoot. This was without the odd lots all this whole time, which is additional armored metal defense and ward save for those orcs.
I has mighty mystic powers.
This is beautiful. And we can get even more physical resistance if we have the Lisbon banner. Why does this mod exist? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know why does that exist.
Mork says what? On the way. Let's get stabby. Away.
Lisbon banner is broken, it's so good with goblins. You know what the Lisbon banner reminds me? Reminds me back when the AI didn't get 500 experience per turn, and you had a bunch of technologies with Norska. And then the AI would say, ha! Look at that Norskan city! No walls! Ha! And they attack, and then they can't kill shit, because we have units on steroids. Makes the garrison battles fun in the long campaigns, because they get super buffed.
Great prophet.
$38,000. How much was that battle limit in the battle loot? Nearly 10,000. Was it like 2 bells? Looks like we're over here, boys. Not just army cookies, but the garrisons were really strong as well. Because before the AI got that bonus experience, they will get so many buffs from the tech, and then the rampage would actually be a good melee grinder sometimes. One of my favorite campaigns is my last World Walkers campaign. Then the turn 1 was beautiful. We invite these guys. Planation. Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like, boys, we're done. This is a turn limited campaign, so we start with 50 turns, and the rest is up to you guys. Community decides how long this goes. There's gonna be more of these campaigns. This one was been requested by Aram Delete. We had some fun with Wurzak. His faction is shit, Wurzak is amazing. And it's definitely fun pushing how far this go. Maybe it would be even fun if Wurzak was a horde and you just, you know, have fun like him, Beastman style, where you just see how far you can push the buffs on his army. We added another community challenge for a random enemy campaign, currently 12% raised. It's gonna be random, you know how we select it. Gonna be rolling the dice on the Lord list. I guess the Lord list have to be extended now. Hold on. Who do we get now? I don't think this Lord list has been a bit updated. We have to add what? Altarion? We have to add I guess we have to add Clan Molder Lord and 2 more. There has to be in order as well. This is for the next random enemy campaign. Okay. It's gonna be it for that, boys. Been up all day. Gonna be chilling with some Supernatural, pushing a little bit hours late. Tomorrow I'll start early, between like 2 and 3 p.m. And we are doing no auto-resolve Karakadran. What's gonna be the goal campaign yet to be determined. Might go for a short campaign victory. We'll see. We do have Last Defenders with some rules planned as well, and the random enemy campaign could also be a thing. Plus, if Scotty make up his mind, we might get a thing going with also Prince Imrik. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with Ungry Fist.